What is up everyone? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Ishaan and welcome to the video. Lately, my schoolwork has really started to kick in, and that means that I just have less free time than I normally would, but it also means that I need to take some time, I need to cut some time from other things so I can take care of everything that I've been involved in. And y'all know, like, my two biggest goals for this semester were to keep up with my academics but also keep up with my YouTube videos, and so far I've been able to do that. But as the workload starts to pile up and I have less free time, I've kind of just been over the edge about what I want to continue on and like what I want to continue doing. And I mean I can't lie, man, like these YouTube videos, they really seem like a big commitment and they do take up a lot of time during the week, and I have been having second thoughts and some doubts. And that brings me to today's video, where I kind of just want to talk this out and also give a few tips along the way on how to push through the times when you don't feel like it. Strong mindset is definitely necessary to push through those hard times, but you're not going to have a positive and uplifting mindset like all the time. There are going to be negative thoughts that arise, or at least they do for me, and there just needs to be a balance of those negative and positive thoughts and emotions that come into your mind. And I don't necessarily think that having any sort of like negative thoughts or emotions is a weakness in any way, but rather what I think is a strong mindset is being able to separate those negative thoughts and emotions from the positive ones. In addition to that, you need to be able to separate them, but also recognize where each one is stemming from. And by that I just mean you gotta dig deeper into where that thought or where that emotion is really arising from. For instance, I've been having doubts about my YouTube channel and continuing to make more videos, and when I ask myself where those thoughts and emotions are stemming from, almost all of my answers are mostly related to not being able to grow as fast as I thought I would. And this is just me speaking in terms of like my metrics, my numbers, and like my audience size. And to that, I just continue to affirm myself by saying, like, I knew this is a long journey, and I still know that this is something that's going to continue to take time, but I just have to stick to it. And if I am enjoying making, planning, and editing these videos, then nothing should be stopping me from continuing on this path. I also try to remind myself of why I started this process in the first place, and that was so I can help people with my experiences while picking up a new skill. Like, the more I look back, like, I've gotten so much more comfortable on camera. Like, my editing skills and my just experience with Photoshop and Premiere Pro has been so much more in depth that I can actually apply those skills in other areas of my life. If you feel like you're at a point in your process or in your journey where you feel like quitting, just really sit with yourself and address those thoughts and try to understand or try to recognize where they're stemming from, and remind yourself of why you started in the first place. Another thing that I reflect upon with this YouTube situation is whether I actually enjoy the process of planning, recording, and editing these YouTube videos. And this is where things get a little bit tricky. I love the planning part of this because that gives me the space and time to think over and write things that my mind would be thinking about anyways, like whether I make the videos or not. I love the recording aspect, and it's so much fun, and this is a new skill that I wanted to learn, and I'm able to apply that in other aspects of my life, like my classes and my presentations. But my favorite part is the editing of these YouTube videos. But here's the problem. I really want to learn some cool editing techniques, but in order to actually do that, I need to put in more time, and I need to learn Premiere Pro more in depth, and I just can't afford to give that time right now. Part of that makes me concerned because I really want to continue to make my YouTube videos better over the course of time, and it's just so hard to do that when I'm not able to put in the time to learn better editing techniques. I've been thinking about this for quite a while now, and I really haven't been able to figure out like a potential viable solution that's gonna work at the moment. If you're also hitting a roadblock in something that you're doing, the best way to go about it would be is to just figure out potential solutions without placing an actual time limit on them. For instance, in my situation with YouTube, I'm going to continue to try my best to put out content in any way that I can, and over the course of time, like, I'll take those small steps to learn new editing techniques, like, slowly. But I really hope that over winter break I can finally dedicate more time to my YouTube channel and really take it to the next level. Wrapping this video up here, if you feel like you're in the process of something and you're having those second thoughts or doubts, then reflect on where those emotions and where those thoughts are stemming from, and remind yourself of your purpose. And while you're in that process, reflect on whether what it is that you're doing is still enjoyable or not, because a culmination of these action steps can really help you decide whether you want to continue on that path or not. Anyways, that is all I got for this video. If you made it this far into it, I just want to say I appreciate you so much and thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications, because I release 2 new videos every single week, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.